Well, it's not a trick. It's already time to be thinking about Halloween. Can you believe that? And it's perfect timing for Food Network's hit show, Halloween Wars, to be back for another season, challenging pumpkin carvers, cake bakers, and sugar artists to create killer Halloween treats. Take a look.
A premonition is telling me to check the mailbox. And here's two messages. One is nice, and one is not so nice. Good and evil. Two sides to every cake. And for the first round, using the power of cake, sugar, and pumpkin, that is exactly what you will have to show.
And host of Halloween Wars, Jonathan Bennett, joins us now. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you. You look gorgeous.
Oh, my God. Back at you.
Oh, my God. Stop it.
Okay. But listen, you're back to host after 2 years. People are very excited. What do you love most about this show?
Oh, I mean, well, I'm just so excited to be back. And I'm just so thankful to be back on the show, standing on my mark in my happy place, hosting Halloween Wars. I love it. And I'm so grateful for the fans. I think what I love so much about it is the fact that, like, I'm able to bring some, like, campiness and fun to the cooking space because it's Halloween, and that's a holiday that deserves all the campiness. I mean, Halloween is campy, and so this show has a campiness and, like, a certain type of edge and fun to it that's different from all the other Food Network shows that are also amazing. And I just think this one has, like, this one's just special, I think.
It really is, and they're like really super talented too. And so one winner gets to go home with $25,000.
Yep.
What are some of the challenges this year?
Well, I think the biggest thing, other than I'm back on the show, which I'm very excited for, is the fact that the pumpkin carvers are back. So pumpkin carvers
like a skill I have no idea. I can't even wrap my head around.
They're so talented. So our pumpkin carvers are back on the show. So it's going to be such a fun season because the fans have missed them so much, and they're back doing pumpkin along with cake and sugar. So you have the three artists working together. So I think that this season is going to be a season. I'm calling it, it's Unlucky 13, but I'm calling it the season for the fans because, you know, there's so many things back on the show that are so great, and I think the fans are going to just fall in love with it.
Yeah, I mean, and the greatest thing for you too is that you don't have to compete. You just get to, like, witness all of this incredible talent. Like, how impressed are you by what they put together?
The skills that these artists have in cake, sugar, and pumpkin are the best of the best of the best in the world. And when you put that all together in one show and you give it a theme like Halloween, where it's scary and it's spooky, but it's also fun.
Everything can be over the top.
Everything's over the top, and everything is bigger and better every single season. I just get so impressed with the treats they make because I'm one of the only people that get to eat those treats that you see us tasting right there. I remember sometime, I think this season, I bit into one of the desserts and I got emotional and started crying because it was the best thing I'd ever tasted in my, and it's not a joke. Like, I actually bit into it and, like, got teary-eyed, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever had. They just blow us away season after season, and this season is going to be no different.
I mean, obviously you have good feelings about this show. I heard that you actually also met your husband because of this show. I mean, how could you not love this show?
Oh my God, stop it.
Oh my God,
yes, I did. I met my husband. I was promoting Halloween Wars on his show, Celebrity Page, where he was hosting and he was interviewing me. So I literally have Halloween Wars to thank for my marriage.
Oh my God.
Because I saw him getting ready and I turned to his producer and I said, am I about to meet my future husband?
Oh my God.
And she goes, I think you are. And here 5 years later, we're married. So.
Oh my God, I love that. So listen, this is not the only show that you do.
No.
You're also doing Battle of the Decades.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So, okay, Sunday night, if you want a dose of Jonathan Bennett, here's what you do. You turn on Food Network at 9 o'clock, you watch Halloween Wars, and then you flip over to Cooking Channel at 10 o'clock for Battle of the Decades. So Battle of the Decades is this a new amazing hit show on Food Network where we put old school and new school chefs together and have them tackle nostalgic ingredients and devices. So, for example, they might have to take Hamburger Helper or fruit roll-ups or Wheaties, and they have to use a gadget from the past, like the
Ginsu
George Foreman
knives?
grill. No, the Easy Bake Oven. Easy Bake Oven,
We had that.
George Foreman grill. They have to use gadgets and ingredients from different decades and go head-to-head to kind of reinvent and elevate these things. And it's so fun because we'll have an old school chef and a new school school chef, and they go head to head, and you see the generational gap. It's hilarious.
I just loved like the nostalgia part of that too, like seeing all those old things that we had when we were kids. But I love them both. Thank you. I'm going to get my double dose of Jonathan on Sunday nights.
There you go, baby.
Too. You can catch Halloween Wars every Sunday night at 9 p.m. on the Food Network, and Battle of the Decades right after that at 10 p.m. on the Cooking Channel. Good to see you.
You too, my love.